it's even more amazing that there's athletes like you who are, already a name, already a face, at the forefront of these things. Obviously, the biggest example would be Aaron Rodgers. I mean, like him being so proactive about it is just huge for the whole psilocybin community, 100%, because you don't see that. Like, for it's a quarterback is considered like the number one spot for America's favorite son, like more than fighters, more than anything, more than baseball players. And for someone who has a picture perfect life, from the NASCAR girlfriend, and I know he's not with her no more, but like, what I'm saying, he was like the following of Brett Favre, and then to change his path completely. I mean, he's very outspoken about how he's matured a lot over the last 10 years, but credits a lot of psilocybin to that maturation process for sure. And that's huge. That's huge for this because, I think, like, obviously the cliches are just always out there, and some people do abuse it and do give it that cliche, just like anything, just like alcoholics, just like stoners who aren't successful, who just sit there and their parents got, everyone there's cliches and there's people that add to it for sure. But the success people are the ones that are speaking out now, and it's great. It's great to see it.
Yeah, humans are going to do human things. Humans abuse things. I've abused everything. So the only reason I ever say anything negative about any person, place, or thing is because I've done it myself. And so with Aaron Rodgers, we'll take so this is a perfect example. You have Will Smith on one side, and you have Aaron Rodgers. Now, Will Smith can do no wrong. Okay, he'll come out of this and he'll be fine. The world will forgive Will Smith. But he did ayahuasca 14 times in 1 year, and obviously didn't have a coach. Went home to a toxic relationship where his wife is fucking one of his kids' friends, and then brings him on the show and all this weird shit. And everyone knows that they're swingers, and Will just needs to come out of the closet because he's bisexual or whatever. And it's whatever. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, it's Hollywood. You can do your thing. Like, everyone knows you guys do that sort of stuff. It's not a big deal. Um, but that's what happens when you do ayahuasca the wrong way. I did it the wrong way and I fucked up. I sold my house. I made some bad investments. I did some crazy shit. Like, I went off the rails. Okay. Now, flip side, Aaron Rodgers does it the right way, sits with Aubrey Marcus, a friend of mine, former sponsor of mine. And I used to work in his program, and voila, you do it the right way and you turn into a fucking superstar. And that's what I'm trying to do with my athletes. Granted, they were using ayahuasca, but let's take mushrooms for instance. My fighter Mark Irwin, who has his first world title defense on December 2nd in Denver for the BYB bare knuckle boxing world title, which is absurdly, it's so fun to watch. He won the world title on 7.5 grams of mushrooms. I was on 5 in his corner. Yeah, like this
That's
is
amazing.
yeah, it's the science that I've been preaching for a long time, and we can speak telepathically, while it's all going on. Like, it's a wild experience, and it's the science I've been pushing. Like, not everyone needs to do that. I have other athletes in the UFC that are taking my products and they're winning and they're doing great. And they're taking smaller doses. That's, they're taking normal person doses. But Mark is just me reincarnate, and he just takes too much. And he's the monkey I get to shoot into space. He fucking just like it's a lot of fun to mentor him and be like his older brother, because we're now champions. I'm finally a world champion as a coach. I got to win my own world title. I got to be a training partner and coach to Carla Esparza to her UFC title, and now just got to win the title as a coach.